Hey everyone, welcome to Lit Bricks. My name is Mike. If you're here for the first time, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, glad to see you back. Today we are going to light the Home Alone house with a Light My Bricks kit. This thing is probably the coolest set there is out right now. That's why it's sold out. That's why you can't find it. This just came out. I pre-ordered it. There's 77 lights in this kit, so this is probably going to be a lengthy video. Sorry about that. There's a lot to say about this set. I'm going to show you through it. It's pretty awesome if you haven't seen it already. If you're a fan of Home Alone, I suggest finding one. It's a great build. It's really cool. So yeah, we will get into it. All right, so let's check this thing out. It opens like this. And don't break it while you're opening it up, Mike. Which is really cool. Little Jordan spins around on his train. Oh my gosh, so awesome. The record player spins with the dummy head on it. The fan's back there that blows the feathers on Marv. Harry. Boy, I really should know those. Buzz's room. These collapse. The shelf is cool. There's the tarantula, paint can, the bathroom, the attic with the battle plan, which is cool. The window he jumps out of. His treehouse is back there. And not only does it come off like that, but it's also a modular. So the floors come apart as well, which makes this a really unique build, to be honest. There's Kevin jumping on the bed. There's the alarm clock that didn't go off. BB gun. This floor pops off very carefully. The dining area, his mac and cheese, his last meal. The stairs are awesome. You can push this and the toboggan sled will go down the stairs and out the front door. This is the kitchen. Little Nero's Pizza. There's an iron in here. You twist this and this flap opens and the iron falls into the basement, which is really cool. Well, filthy animal guy. There's the torch that burns his head. And then this whole back part here pops off as well. If I can get it with one hand. There we go. And then this floor comes apart as well. And there's the furnace. There's the sock from the tar stairs. You open up the furnace. And there's actually a Lego light in here already. Comes with the set, which is kind of cool. Washer and dryer. So yeah, this is quite a unique set, I will say. They very well thought out. It's a really cool set. Totally worth it. So yeah, let's get into the lights. All right, so this is another reason why Light My Bricks is great. You gotta tear this truck down to this before you even put a light in it. That's how thorough it's gonna be with hiding wires. Some kits aren't like that. Actually, a lot of kits aren't like that. I'm not even gonna see that. It's nice. I'm gonna do the other side. All right, that was actually a huge pain in the butt, I tell you what. Because when you snap this in, these popped off every time. So you had to put the wheels on with it. Which, they should have said there. Makes it a little bit easier if you do it all at one time. Really does. But, so far so good. All right, got all these in. I believe that's all the lights for this truck. So we'll get it back together. Okay, so yes, it's entirely possible to put the floor back in with the little goodies and still have access to the switch. I'm not sure why Light My Bricks didn't do that. I understand it was a little difficult getting this floor back in, so maybe that's why, because it took some time to tuck the wires away. It really did. So, but I kind of prefer it like this with all the stuff in there. All right, this is Light My Bricks micro bit lights, and I say micro, they are micro. I mean, that's tiny. And now I got to do 14 of these because every single light in the front of this house is lit up. I swear, this is gonna be so bright. Can't wait. All right, check this out. There's 14 of these little guys ready to go. This is gonna be amazing. Just check this out. Yeah, you ever seen such a mess in your life? This is very, very interesting. So many lights. Can't wait to try these out, test them. My old man came to visit me. Hey, buddy. Oh, there's another one. His nemesis. So all these wires are underneath the house now, which I kind of figured was going to happen. All right, finally got everything up here buttoned up, and it's all running through the bottom, which is pretty cool. I've never even seen one of these. It's an 8-port micro bit light expansion board. 8-port, huh, interesting. So yeah, I want to light this up so bad. There we go. Power. I did test them. Everything works, but I'll show you in a sec. Got this all buttoned up here. There's going to be 2 more of these over here. I'm sure of it. There's still like 4 or 5 more lights that go up here. Okay, let's see what this looks like so far. Where's my switch? Oh, come on. Oh, of course, it's on the other side. All right, look at that. That is amazing. It's a lot of lights in one spot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. 16 lights right there. I know maths. Now I gotta do this to the other side. Oh boy, I love it. I definitely can tell you one thing. You get to know this build pretty well because you're tearing it apart, like, a lot. Which is usually the case, but it's more so with Light My Bricks because they know how to hide wires. And if you want to do it right, you got to take apart a lot of stuff. So, but that's all right. Had to get to the floor. That's crazy. And it took it 1, 2, 3, well, like 3 pieces. I'm assuming that's going to be, because there's more ports down there for the flicker board for this thing. So I bet you that fireplace is going to be flickering. And it'll probably light the tree up. Oh my gosh. Well, I was totally wrong about that. Just connected a 30 centimeter and an 8-port to that 6-port that was down there. And it's going to get buttoned back up this way. So none of that's going to get connected down there. Interesting. All right, so the tree's all wired up. Hey, what's going on? Is there a cat somewhere? What are you doing, buddy? Boonies. Hey, buddy, what are you doing down there? Jeez, everybody's visiting. It looks like a mess, but it'll be cleaned up, I'm sure. I had to really twist these wires. Pretty cool though, all these lights blink. If I can plug this in with one hand. Pretty cool. So pretty clever. You had to take a block out of the bottom there to run the wires through, but these two coming out of the fireplace, which you can't really see now, were kind of up in the air. So I used the block, if I can focus on it, which I can't, that little white block down there, oh, there we go, just to hold the wires down. So you remove the block to run the wires through, and you're probably just going to put it in a bag or something, but I decided to stick it there behind the tree to hold these two wires down, which helped. All right, we got a light up in there now. The wires ran underneath this, up to the back, which will go to this, I'm sure. So I'd say the front's pretty much done. But boy, talk about a lot of work. And the instructions, I think, were wrong in the spot. They had this bulb over here, and I thought it was weird, and I should have went with my instincts and put it here, but I didn't. So when I had to put this on, this obviously was in the way, and then I had to pull this all apart to get the wire long enough to move it to here. So that was fun. All right, here it is so far. I gotta say, this is amazing. Oh, I'm gonna have to fix those. Wireless power connector. The light over the door looks great. The doorknob is glowing, which is awesome. Yeah, this is amazing. All right, I'm pretty sure this bottom floor is complete now. This is just the USB wire, nothing. Everything's underneath the stairs, very convenient. A flicker board in there too, which is kind of funny. But so far, this is really cool. This is really cool. Pretty tidy. All right, up next was the treehouse. The treehouse gets, it looks like, one single light up in the top, which is fine. Funny enough, there's a 50 centimeter connecting cable that's going to go to the house, so I wonder how that's going to be done. On the ground or in the air? Hey, another kitty. What you doing, sweet lady? All right, I knew I wasn't crazy. Yeah, see? They had you put it in the wrong spot. That's not a big deal or anything, but I went back to look because I was thinking, I'm like, there's no way I did that on purpose. Oh, my instruction said to do it. But it can't go there because of this. So you have to move it over. I should have known better because the other one was in the right spot. So this is pretty clever. The light is just slid behind and then held down by the brick. So that's one way to do it. This is the furnace, by the way. Those are orange lights. This is the basement. All right, got some lights out the back door. The lights are in here now too. So this is quite interesting. I had to actually take this part of the floor out to run the wires down through it and underneath, which is a pretty great idea, but also kind of a pain. But it looks great, so I'm not complaining. All right, furnace is glowing now. The torch. Got a wireless power connector for the roof. The front lights are on. Is this thing touching? It's not touching. Gonna have to do something about that. I'm gonna have to pop these out a little bit. Just gotta pop out the little doodads. Okay, maybe not. Just pop out the doodads. This might not be touching. I gotta figure this out. There we go. Fixed it. The wireless power connectors actually have to line up. So whatever way the wire comes out, they have to line up that way when you put the other one on. So like this one, the wire's going this way. So the one that'll attach to this one, the wire has to be coming out the same direction. Positive, negative, otherwise they don't work. Gotta say, this was more difficult than I thought it was going to be. But those are the lights that'll be lighting up the interior of this. There's the power connector. That'll attach to that one. This, taking any of these off makes all these floors fall apart, which is awesome. I'm joking. It wasn't. It was a pain, but it's back together now. And we're moving on. Thank you. All right, here's where we're at now. There's a light in the fireplace. There's a light in the lamp. We managed to bring up a cord from the ceiling, or from underneath this, just the ceiling to this floor. So yeah, so far so good. All right, everything there, where there's a lamp, there's a light apparently, which is awesome. There's lights underneath here too now. There's the mess that's all going to be hidden behind the staircase, which is awesome. But I don't know. I'm wondering if maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea for them to put grades on these kits, because I tell you what, this has been quite challenging. And I've done a lot of light kits. Every single one of these is lit up. So for me to say that this is probably the hardest, that's saying a lot. But it's pretty tough, I will say. But totally worth it, again. Alright, that floor's done. Pretty clean, I must say. Everything's underneath the stairs. Let's light it up. Here we go. Check it out. So cool. The lamp's lit up. This set's awesome. You can see the candle in the window. It's great. Wow. Wow, wow. Let's finish this thing. Alright, so now we got a light down here to light up the middle of this. Another power connector. And inside here now. Whoops, my lamp fell over. This is actually a light. So there'll be one on this side too. And I can't tell you how hard it was to put that in. It was hard. But I think we're close. Alright. So there's a light there. There's a light there. There's a light in the lamp. Of course there is. But I believe this is it. We'll see. Alright. Everything's working in here. This thing is crazy. No way. Cool. I gotta say, as far as extras go, I'm pretty pleased with this. An extra 8-port expansion board, an extra 8-port micro expansion board, 2 extra micro lights, 1 extra white light. I think there's one in there. A 30, a 50, and a 5 centimeter connecting cable too. I mean, that's awesome, because I use all this stuff. I will use it to connect all this crap together. So yeah, this is cool. Awesome. Well, here it is, folks. I gotta say, it's totally awesome. It's so bright out front. It's not even funny. Candles flickering. And of course, all of these open. Sometimes. Look at that. torch back there is even flickering. Like it's Harry's head. Fireplace in the bedroom. There's a lamp in there that's glowing too. It's pretty cool. And of course, it all comes apart. You grab it in the right spot and don't drop it. The furnace is glowing too, but I'm not going to take that apart because it's a pain. You might be able to see it through here actually. Yep, you can. Huh. Cool. Yep, I like it. I love it actually. This thing is great. Really cool. Button her back up. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed today's video. This thing is awesome. It was a great kit, albeit difficult at times, I will say. Extremely difficult at times. But totally worth it, as you can see. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a like. That'd be great. Subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And next I will be doing more Christmas lights. Lots of them. 4 more kits of Christmas lights. And a pub that I need to light up, which I have lights for. So lots more content to come. I just need to get my butt in gear. So yeah, thank you very much. And as always, have a great day.